Today, Yebo Military Bring. What happens when the enemy goes to ground? For hundreds of years, strong defenses have been super important in wars. Castles, forts, and trenches all helped keep soldiers and leaders safe from attacks. But these days, these defenses have dug deep underground. Strong underground bunkers, command centers hidden under mountains, and weapon factories inside super tough concrete are really hard to deal with. This is where the earth-penetrating weapon, also known as the bunker buster, comes into play. These aren't your average bombs. They're special weapons made for one tough job: to break through layers of dirt, rock, and concrete and blow up what's hidden inside. They're like the keys made to open the world's most secure underground fortresses. Missions can mess with the laser. Dropping these huge weapons needs airplanes that can carry a lot of weight and have special equipment. The 30,000-pound GBU-57M OP, for instance, can only be carried by the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. The B-2's ability to fly deep into enemy airspace without being seen, plus its ability to carry 2 MOPs, makes it the best plane for important bunker-busting missions. The slightly smaller, but still huge, GBU-28 is usually dropped by the F-15E Strike Eagle, a powerful tactical fighter bomber known for how far it can fly and how much it can carry. Lighter 2,000-pound penetrators like the Blue 109J Dam are much more flexible and can be carried by many different airplanes, including the F-16, FA-18, B-1, and B-52, making them a common part of modern air attacks. The way a bunker buster is dropped is also carefully planned to get the deepest penetration. The weapon needs to hit the target as straight down, or 90 degrees, as possible to transfer the most hitting power downwards. To do this, the airplane might release the bomb from a high altitude, giving it a long, steep path. The guidance system actively steers the bomb as it falls to make sure it hits at the best angle. This steep dive builds up huge speed, turning the bomb into a powerful projectile before its warhead even blows up. The mix of weight, speed, and hitting almost straight down is the perfect combination that allows these special weapons to break through the Earth's protective layer and reach the secrets hidden below. The first big time a modern large bunker buster was used in a fight was during Operation Desert Storm in 1991. As the air attacks against Iraq continued, intelligence found an important command and control bunker at the Al-Taji Air Base near Baghdad. It was buried too deep for the bombs they had to destroy. This urgent need led to the quick creation of the GBU-28. In just a few weeks, engineers designed, built, and tested the new weapon. 2 F-111F Aardvark bombers were given the mission. The first GBU-28 hit the target, and moments later, the second bomb flew down the very hole made by the first, completely destroying the place. This successful hit was a huge moment, proving the idea and showing the world that even the deepest bunkers were now at risk. The technology and methods improved in the Gulf War were used again during the conflicts of the 2000s. At the start of Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan in 2001, U.S. forces targeted the huge Tora Bora cave complex, where Osama bin Laden and other top al-Qaeda leaders were thought to be hiding. While smaller bombs were used a lot, the biggest regular bomb used in the fight was the Blue 82 Daisy Cutter, a 15,000-pound bomb used more for its huge surface blast effect. However, the campaign showed the need for weapons that could go through rocky, mountainous ground. This pushed for more development and buying of weapons like the GBU-28 and strengthened the important idea of being able to defeat enemy forces hiding in deep cave and tunnel systems. During Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2003, bunker busters were very important from the very first night. The war started with a strike aimed at Saddam Hussein and other top Iraqi leaders trying to take them out. F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighters dropped satellite-guided 2,000-pound EGBU-27 penetrator bombs on a building in Baghdad where the leaders were thought to be meeting. While the strike didn't end up killing Saddam, it showed how central bunker-busting weapons now were in U.S. military plans. The idea of directly targeting an enemy's leaders and command structure to stop them from fighting. Throughout the war, these weapons were used to systematically destroy Iraq's strong command posts, communication centers, and possible WMD storage sites. The effect of bunker busters on war tactics is, honestly, pretty huge. They have created a tough problem for countries and groups alike. The old way of defending by digging in is no longer a sure way to be safe. This has made defensive plans change. Potential enemies must now build even deeper, more complex, and widely spread out underground places, which costs a huge amount of money. They might also use tricks, creating many fake bunkers to make an attacker's limited supply of these special bombs less effective. For the attacker, having bunker busters allows for bigger strategic goals, like changing a government or getting rid of dangerous weapon programs without using nuclear options. They have become a vital tool for showing power and breaking down an enemy's main systems. The way bunker busters are improving is far from over. Military planners and weapon designers are always looking for the next generation of Earth-penetrating technology. One of the most important new areas is in making smarter fuses. Current fuses usually have a set delay, but future fuses could have motion sensors, magnetic sensors, and even earthquake sensors. This would let the bomb count the number of layers or empty spaces it goes through. For example, breaking through a concrete roof, passing through an empty command center, and then blowing up on the floor below. This ability to count empty spaces or sense layers would allow for super precise targeting of specific levels within a multi-story underground complex, making sure the explosion is most powerful exactly where it's needed. Another key trend is trying to go even deeper, not just by being heavier, but through advanced science. Researchers are looking into ideas like tandem warheads. In this design, a smaller first explosion happens, making a path or weakening the first layers of concrete or rock. The main, bigger penetrator follows milliseconds later through this path that's already made, letting it dig much deeper than a single warhead of the same size could. Other unusual technologies being looked at include supercavitating projectiles, which would surround the weapon in a gas bubble to greatly reduce rubbing as it travels through dirt and rock, allowing for amazing speeds and penetration depths. These ideas aim to push the limits of what a regular weapon can physically do. Putting together advanced guidance and networking will also shape the future. Future bunker busters will likely be part of a bigger, connected system of sensors and weapons. A penetrating weapon might not just destroy a target, it could also put a small network of sensors deep underground to listen for activity or send data before its main charge blows up. Also, improvements in artificial intelligence could let a bomb make its own final guidance changes based on real-time information, maybe finding a previously unknown weak spot in a bunker's roof just before impact and changing its flight path to hit it. This would move from simple accuracy to smart, adaptable targeting, making the weapons even more deadly. In the end, the future of bunker busters is a direct response to the future of defensive strongholds. As countries keep building deeper, stronger, and more complex underground safe places, the demand for weapons that can defeat them will only grow. The game of cat and mouse between fortress builders and fortress breakers is one of the oldest stories in military history. The next chapter will be written with weapons that are not just bigger and heavier, but smarter, more connected, and able to go deeper than ever before. The underground battlefield is becoming more complicated, and the powerful tools made to fight there are changing to become precise, smart instruments of destruction, making sure that no matter how deep the enemy digs, there will always be a way to reach them. If you love this video, don't forget to like us and follow us.